Hey guys, we're going for a ride with AdventurerZack. This is last weekend. We're really falling into fall. It's probably the last really nice weekend. I want to say it was like 65 degrees. I'm going riding tomorrow. It's supposed to be a high of 50. So we're definitely plummeting the temperatures. But we've had a long summer, so can't complain too much there. But we've been getting a lot of rain. So it's probably going to be another really muddy winter. It is what it is. And that's how it was last winter. But really, we had one really dry weekend the whole summer, and that was probably about a month ago. It was really nice. Traction wise, it was just the best day we've had all year. It was basically one weekend. I think we went without rain for 2 or 3 weeks, something like that. And this puddle was all dried out. But it's all good. I enjoyed it either way. For me, I just got the tubeless. I just let a little bit more air out, clean a little bit more mud off on the ride home. Just getting to be hunting season around here. I was just talking to my cousin about going out to Western Maryland to go hunting, and I was thinking about actually bringing the bikes with me. Because Sunday, I don't think you're allowed to hunt on Sundays, so just take them out there and go run around in Green Ridge on Sunday. He's a new hunter, so I have to do something to keep him occupied. Figure I'd take the rally up there and take this up there. Probably have to put the stock exhaust back on the rally. But I need to get working on that thing. But I'm right in the middle of getting a new house, so it's kind of been on the back burner. I really need to get myself a garage set up and all that after I get in the house. Once I do that and I have some room to move around, I got a little tiny shed at the moment. I don't really feel secure in that too much. Just keep the bikes good and locked down. There's not much room to work. Either way, we'll get there eventually. I'd like to get the rally all cleaned up and put a little bit heavier weight oil on the front of it, redo the fork seals, redo the front brakes, and rear brakes. I think I got to rebuild the caliper on the rally because it's just the brake handle is hard as a rock. No matter how hard you squeeze it, you just don't have any brakes. Even with a brand new set of pads, scuffing the rotor, it's terrible. The brakes are just, I really don't like going down steep hills on that bike, just for that reason, because the brakes are so bad. And they've been that way, I don't want to say since I've had it, because it's not true, but probably the first couple of months of riding it, the brakes just got worse and worse and worse. I've got a stainless line on it, which I did that because of the problem, so the system's obviously been bled and bled and bled. It's not air in the system or anything like that. Like I said, my hand was hard as a rock. The caliper doesn't seem to stick or anything like that. It's odd. I've had a light pulsation because the rotor was bent, and it's kind of crazy, but the brake's just not there. I could squeeze it as hard as I want on the pavement and never have to worry about locking it up even in the rain. But in the dirt, really, it's hard to lock it up. You really have to overdo it. But I miss the old rally. I need to start riding. Probably when I ride with Zach, I need to start just taking the rally out. Take the 450L out and ride with the other guys. It's just, I don't know, a little bit, not necessarily a different pace, but just different type of riding. honestly, it's not the same, you know. Riding the 450L, it's basically like riding the dirt bike. I mean, everything is just that little bit better. But I can't say I have more fun on it necessarily. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is a little bit more fun, but it all depends on what you're doing. I'm actually thinking about ordering the Comfort XL seat for the 450, and because I've got the seat comfort seat on there, but after a long day of riding, my butt hurts pretty bad. So I'm like, maybe I'll spring for the $300 and get a new seat. It's gonna make the bikes a little bit higher, but I know when I put that Fisher seat on the Rally that I bought from Zach, I really love that seat. This hill right here I've been thinking about for the past couple of weeks, and it turned out to be pretty cool. Probably more in the meantime just going down the hill and into the ravine, but I obviously, you know, I was able to go back up it. It's kind of like a 3-point turn. It's a little intimidating. I'm thinking about trying the GoPro settings on linear to see if maybe that helps with the framing. It's like this hill right here, it just looks like a little tiny hill, which it's not a hard hill to go up, but it's pretty steep, you know. And the GoPro tends to flatten stuff out pretty good. But I really don't like Super View. I've got all my cameras set at the moment on Super View, and I really don't like it. Like I said, I just have been reluctant to use the linear view because it might. I don't want to ruin my footage necessarily, which I don't think it would. But I'm a little apprehensive about it. My dog's sitting here staring me down. Yeah, I about did a split right here, and I was already having leg cramps and stuff earlier in the day from eating.
Talk about hip cramp.
But like this, it looks like a little teeny tiny hill, and it's actually like 8 foot tall. You know, it's the side by side basically dug the side of a riverbed out, and it's like really rooty and ruddy and stuff. And, that was the first time I ever tried to go up it. Actually, once I sat the bike up it ran right out of there. I wasn't even sitting on it, so I definitely had the traction. I think I was down around 8 psi on the tubeless at that point in time. Right here, it was a different part of the day. I was still right around 12 when I rode in on. You see it wheeling right up the hill.
Nice. Wheeled all the way up it. Ugh. You should get good traction. Sweet. Yeah, wheeled all the way up that damn thing.
Did you?
Yeah.
I slid up the whole time.
Like,
Traction, but
You can't beat the tubeless, you know, traction wise. I mean, it's just, I've never experienced better traction in my life, you know. I've been riding since I was about 8 years old, and it's just